The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
What's the fuss?
Oh, another episode, John. You just fucking poured beer all over your microphone.
That exploded.
Did it? I thought
No,
it
I
looked
think
like
he
you had
poured it. Yeah, he definitely
Yeah, you had
sideways
it off
poured.
kilter.
Yeah,
That shit's on film,
Well,
player.
I wanted to make sure it got into the mic, too.
Well,
so
it did
sounded-
get into the mic now.
it got all.
And you're
going
going
to
to electrocute me next time I wrap that up.
And I felt bad for not having one to crack open, but now I feel like a champ.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was very smart on my part.
Dude, it's better to not have a cracker than to pour beer in your mic, they always say.
It's better to not have a cracker.
Somebody said that. I'm probably not the first person to ever say that.
Moment of silence for that guy's microphone.
All right.
See, and I've had these mics for years, and I'm worried now that I just broke it a little bit.
I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Holy shit. What episode are we on? I mean, I have that information like right in front of me. But
227.
Is that what it is?
227 and shit. We can go back to the house, watch 227 and shit.
Yeah, last one, 226, was from JB's Fish Camp. That was a lot of fun. John and I went over there. Peisenberg wasn't with us. We missed you, buddy.
Yeah, I had to come back this week and make the show somewhat listenable.
Oh, fuck you. It was
Just kidding. I watched some of the video.
It was a little trip down memory lane. But yeah, live shows are always weird. Like when you're out, like.
Well,
on
yeah,
location.
you've got staff and stuff. I saw in some of the thumbnail that actually John posted that you can see like the server at the table.
Yeah, the girl was
like,
really.
oh, that's
And then
probably
there was
awkward.
this one dude there that was like a busboy or whatever. He like got in the shot at one point.
John
and
said
just
he thought it
screams.
might be the manager, and I was like, what is this? A Michael Scott of fish camps? Like, is it fucking showing off? Is he in a fat suit?
Well, I think he was bragging.
That's what the C said. I'm sorry, because it's by the
No.
C. Where's your shitty bell? Hold on.
Yeah, we got.
Damn it! I got no bell. I'm bellless because that was bell worthy.
Hey, can you also get me a towel just so I can wipe some of this?
Oh my god!
Because it got like on the table too.
John got so excited.
Oh, that works.
So excited at the start of the show.
You can use my half-ass COVID mask. What am I
There
saying?
we go. I was a little late on that one.
Jesus Christ.
Late on the bell.
I got bullets, knives, and shit. Okay. I was sitting on it. Went straight at my fucking asshole.
But live from JB's Fish Camp is when I started not to feel that good.
Yeah.
Because I got sick. I was sick earlier this week.
I got sun poisoning like a motherfucker. I got vertigo for the rest of the week, and actually, it's been. I've had it as recently as yesterday.
Well, because you're a moron. Because I thought you had put.
Thank you.
Agreed. Go on.
My friends are so cool to me.
I thought you had put sunscreen on, and
No.
then
Yeah.
Coleman told me no. He likes to put on this tanning stuff.
Yeah, I put on tanning oil.
Okay, I noticed it because the week prior, John left and Rocky and
like
I
an
went
idiot.
out to get some magnet fishing done. You guys never saw or heard anything about it because it was a
Because it
total
was a failed
fucking
bit.
bust.
It was a failed
it
bit.
was terrible.
We tried to film and stuff and take pictures
We got
and
nothing.
shit. And
It
at
was
the end of
boring.
it, we were
Nothing
like,
happened. We were like,
"This is stupid."
let's just go back inside. It's hot out here. But before we left, I saw Rocky spraying down with something, and I just assumed it was sunscreen. I was like, smart guy. He's got tats and stuff, I guess, and he's fucking super white. That's what he's looking out for, I'm sure. So we went and did our thing. Then we came back, and I was like packing up to go, and I looked on the table and saw the bottle that he sprayed himself with, and it was fucking tanning spray, like
That is
tanning,
not-
like sun enhancement spray. There
In
it is.
Florida, you do not need
Fucking
that.
Hawaiian
camera.
Tropic, dude. It's fake Hawaiian Tropic.
A Ron Rice product.
Show the camera.
It's
Yeah.
What brand is it, John? It's a Havana Sun, I think, instead of Hawaiian Tropic.
I
It's
got
so
that-
close.
I
It
got
looks
that in
like
the
the same
Keys.
font almost.
I got that in the Keys like the day before COVID shut down everything.
I love that they probably sell a lot of that in the Keys, like where you don't need it, because guess what? You got plenty of fucking sun all the time, all
Well,
day, 12 hours a day.
Some people want a tan, and okay,
and
so-
Rocky's one of them.
I guess so, but it wasn't just that. Okay,
Fuck
so
is that?
normally, I drink a lot of water, and on
Oh, yeah?
top of a lot of beer.
I mean, there's a lot of water in beer, so yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of water, but I like water a lot too. And I mean, even right there, I got a water and like Pedialyte thing. Like,
Are you showing off? It's called the sink. We all have one. I have water. It comes out of my wall, guys. Check this out.
I
It's a
get this
feature in my
enough.
kitchen.
I got a hot side and a cold side.
you guys are dickheads.
hot side doesn't
hot
work,
side of
but
the
you're
sink.
fine.
No, but I wasn't drinking water. We were literally just in the sun all day. I was like drinking what was I drinking? Bahama Mamas or whatever the fuck.
Oh, sugary ass drinks.
Yeah,
Rum runners.
Rum runners. It was.
You were talking about it on the show.
Yeah, oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't like that paper straw thing. I said that too, but I'm not a fan of that shit. That's
Same. Hate paper
That
straws.
is a weird feeling.
I'd
They
rather
get
drink out of a cup.
Soggy so
Yeah.
fast.
It doesn't feel right when you I mean, I love a good straw.
It's
though.
like sucking down a rolled up napkin.
Interesting
That's what she
shit
said.
here. Let me
That's what
real
C
quick.
said.
Let me
'Cause
real
it's
quick.
by the sea.
I'm going to introduce everybody. My name's Rocky Soka. I'm the host of the show. This is What's the Fuss podcast. And then right here to my left is Pete Peisenberg.
Tis me. I'm
and
back.
my producer John Hannon over there.
Hey, we got introductions 4 minutes in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm glad
well,
you guys stuck around, so now you know who we are.
I'm glad we're doing the show. You guys pranked me earlier in the week.
Oh,
You
man, he's gonna bring that up?
You dickheads. So we have a group chat, obviously, because we're on the fucking show together. I imagine everybody has one with somebody.
And
And,
we're triple three-way man lovers.
yes, we are.
First and foremost.
And so you guys are by far my most active group. And there's only 3 of us in there. I have groups with like fucking other people. There's like 9, 10 people, and we're just dickheads, or
Yeah, there's one day you're like, there's 60 messages, I'm not reading them. And we were like,
Yeah.
we were talking about real
like,
shit.
sorry, we texted after
I
9 p.m.,
eventually-
Rocky, and you couldn't read your phone.
I went back and read it, but there was literally 60 unread messages.
He wanted to catch up real quick
With a
before
little-
he read all that.
with
I
a
get
little
it.
pizza slice next to every single one of them.
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
that's what you're in my phone as.
Because we went
Not that I
out.
ever need to order pizza.
We went out together, so we were in front of each other, and we were like, let's text Rocky, both saying like the same thing.
In all
but-
fairness, we had worked all day and had been in the sun and put on tanning spray.
It
so
was
we were
very
really
likely-
we were really out of our minds
Delirious.
and being dumb and drinking. So it was not good.
It was and I'm not and I don't, so you guys maybe don't know this because I honestly don't tell your secrets or what. If you tell me something, I don't tell him, and if you tell me something, I don't tell him.
we know
So this
because
is
you've
not
told
the-
us together before.
Okay, but
In all fairness to all of
yeah,
us.
I wouldn't do it behind your back. I swear to God,
Exactly.
I wouldn't. But this is not the first time you guys have texted me the same exact thing at the same exact time.
Well, not about quitting
And
the show,
no,
but
not-
about
and
just like
not even
whatever,
necessarily
venting about John or John venting about me,
Not even
venting about a
necessarily-
situation.
Not even necessarily about each other.
Right.
Just one day, because you and I talk sometimes when we're just bored, we share silly shit.
Right.
And John and I, we're in pretty much constant. Almost every day we talk.
Yeah,
So,
I'll text him. You think Coleman has a hairy butthole? And then you'll text him. "You
Who
think
said
John-"
yes? Who said
well,
yes?
I'm
Who
pretty
said
sure
yes?
there's just like hair on the back of it, kind of like that. Not on the
Right. I shave a horseshoe butthole.
Just around. Yeah.
just right between that
Can't
and the
get
old
it
yam
tossed if
bag.
it ain't cleaned up.
But not even to vent about each other, but literally you guys would go out maybe to a bar or something like that, and then an hour later, John will be like, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry, the show will be up soon. We went to a bar. You won't believe it happened, da da da." And then seriously, 15 minutes later, as soon as Peisenberg gets home and he starts talking to me, he's like, "Dude, you're not gonna get it," and I'm like, "Okay." And like
Same story or whatever.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. It'll be, "Oh, we went downtown," and so it's the same exact thing. And you guys have done that multiple times, so it would not,
Which is
it
why
would not
that was
be
the
weird.
premise to why we did it the way we did it.
It made sense,
We were
yeah.
using the same phrases and texting almost within the same moment.
Yeah, literally. Oh, and
At one point,
that's
John was like,
happened
"Should
too.
I text right now when you're about to text?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hit send." And he's like, "Bloop." And
It's
I'm like,
also
"All right,
not the
bloop."
first time. Not the first time.
Yeah, because I was overthinking it. I was like, should I wait 3 minutes?
No,
I'm
I was
a
like, no,
gullible
just do it.
motherfucker.
Just
I
do
was
it.
having a bad day already, and
That's why we felt bad.
oh well,
Yeah,
what? Oh,
okay.
you felt bad. No, nobody.
We
feels
did afterwards.
Bad for me.
No, during the
Oh,
time
really?
we were like, "Oh, this is so funny. We're fucking with Rocky," and then we got fucked up and totally forgot to
Yeah,
give
they
the
forgot
conceit.
to tell. They,
The
well,
next day.
Hold on, we didn't tell them what you said though. You were like, "Okay, we've been working together," and you guys were both like, "I don't like his energy today," and then you're like,
That was
"I don't know, he
John's
just
phrase.
had bad energy," and you're like, "I don't know, the energy was off," and you're just like, "I don't know, man, we just couldn't get our energy together. I just don't want to talk to him anymore, man." Da, da, da. And then fucking a little bit later, John's like, "I don't know if I can handle the show anymore, and I don't want to do this and all this other stuff," and I'm like, "Damn, they were out there in the sun,
Yep.
pissed off."
Got
John's
all
obviously
heated.
drinking cigarettes, like
Yep.
they're
Like they're going out of style.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh god. And then I thought, and because you guys didn't say we had some, if you'd have said we'd had an all out drag out fight in the street and punches were thrown and we both had our shirts off saying "Be cool, bro," then I might have been like, I might have been like,
John's boss out there trying to separate us with his waddly ass ankles.
spraying you with a hose.
Yep, literally spraying us with a hose. But we're both like, "Thank you. It feels amazing. We're so hot."
Yeah, you gotta wait for his dick to not get a knot in
yeah,
it
it's
until
got
you can
that giant
separate
knot
them.
in it. Listen to Funny to Inform Me. Total sin.
Because when we were sending those texts, you didn't react the way we thought you would.
Right.
You weren't
It was
really
very
responding.
dry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was just like, of course.
Yeah, I guess you were going through shit, which is why
I was
we
like,
felt bad.
I was like, that's how the fucking day is going. I don't even remember. There was a lot of shit happening that day. It was not good. I'm
oh,
pretty,
you listed it off for us.
Okay. Yeah, and I was just like, this is what the fuck? I was like, this is par for the course. I was like, this is pretty much how I thought, today was going to end. And I was just like, you know what? John quits once a week, so and Peisenberg's not going to be there tomorrow. So I was like, I'm going to let him fucking rest on it. And apparently, you guys had the same fucking thing because you let me rest on it and believed that you were fucking quitting the show and all this other stuff. And then they just got high and wandered off and forgot to tell me.
Yep, we did. We got drunk and went our separate ways.
The next day, we were like, oh,
yeah.
We never told Rocky we were fucking around.
I woke up to a text to John from the group like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you last night. That was all a big joke." And sorry, we're just kidding. We just were tired. John doesn't feel good, and we're all tired. We're gonna take a week off the show.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
Love you.
Yeah. Right.
Love you guys.
Let me get to this.
Yeah. No. But needless to say, we felt bad after.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We didn't know you were dealing with a lot.
Did we? So we had a couple things. What do you guys want to talk about? We have a few things. There was a lot of stuff. We had a couple cool little polls and stuff, and like little arguments on the WTFP
I have
page.
a medium-sized poll. Not little.
I'm dude. I mean, should I just be honest? Okay, all right. So I've heard this story kind of before, but of course I would know nothing about it. But the other day they were talking about it somewhere on. I don't watch TV, so I don't know where the fuck I could have been. But I was hearing I don't know where the fuck it was, but two women were talking about like, first of all, they don't like a huge pecker, but like, because it's not really made for, I mean, babies come out of it, but people have their preferences.
Okay.
Now some people might like a big one if you have a different oh, never mind. I do remember, but I'm not going to out the person because it wasn't on TV or something. It was two live people. Someone was saying that they had a wide set hips, and because of that, things
They like the girthier.
Things aren't as not that she even likes that, but it's not as tight as her, and she's self-conscious from about guys. That's why I didn't want to say her name because it kind of just.
Okay.
So she's a little self-conscious
Looking
about
at you,
it.
Shannon.
I have no. Who?
I don't know. I just said a lady's name.
That's fucking hilarious.
that's her
so
name.
Inside. One girl named Shannon's now crying. I do know Shannon, but she's great. She's fucking
like, damn
The
it,
old
Brittany.
wide set vagina, Shannon.
There's zero chance she'd listen to this. But like that's what it was.
Thought I heard an echo.
But some girls were like, even because I'm not that tight does not mean I want a big thing, because that's just not how vaginas are. I don't know how the fuck. But
I don't know how they work.
But I have
Put
heard
stuff in 'em.
she was talking about, and it's not the first time I've heard it, but she was like, dudes with big dicks are always nuts, undateable, trash, just fucking can't live with them, can't live without them.
I beg to differ. I know.
Says John from a comfortable relationship.
Yeah.
Why I agree
No.
from a single standpoint.
Well,
almost constantly. Or on again, on whatever.
Sam Tripoli said it best. This 6 inch is probably the only reason I have a roof over my head, because I couldn't imagine being any crazier. And God forbid I need more of an ego. Are you fucking around? Like,
oh God,
yeah. Could you imagine if I was all this and a big dick? I'd be a fucking more of a. I can't fit any more asshole up my asshole. I can't. There's not any.
If you had a bigger dick, you couldn't fit much more asshole.
How does this topic come up? Like, you don't. I mean, still keep it anonymous.
What?
But like, this is a really honest conversation to have. That you heard two girls talking about.
No. I thought it was. I
was cleaning a woman's restroom
I was
at work. Your
mistaken.
job. He was cleaning the ladies' room.
I was recounting something with a friend of mine,
Shannon. I think Shannon's her name.
Shan, I'm sorry.
Right? Did you just get it right on the head?
We
Yeah,
love
maybe I
you
was just
and your
cast
wide set
right.
vagina, or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's what it is. Yep.
I dated a girl with an
Now I want to say a
an
few more
inverted
names just
vagina.
to throw everybody off in case it is a Shannon.
No.
But Lizzie,
Charlene.
Nobody's name
Ooh, that
is
was my
Shannon
grandma's
anymore.
name.
is that bitch Carol Baskin?
Big old vagina, Carol Baskin. That's where she's hiding down.
That was the
Pussy's too
fun.
wide.
That was the fun part of COVID.
It
So,
was.
dude, I just looked it up. I used to date it. I used to date a girl with an inverted vagina. And
Aren't they all?
No, there's a way.
Is that like an outie?
Oh, it's a uterus. The uterus gets turned inside out due to a like a
All vaginas are inverted.
I didn't want to say retardation in the genes, but it's a retardation in the genes. Anyway, retroverted uterus is what it's called. That's what she had. This girl had a
Retro turd. She had a retro turd in her uterus. It caused infection. It was not good.
Pooping out the front.
It was a retro turd. It was a turd from the 70s.
No.
It was very Art Deco turd is what it was.
That's not
Her uterus was decorated with
All of a sudden, I was like,
colors.
I smell burning collard greens. So I had to run to the kitchen.
That's just a seizure you're having.
Yeah. Does anybody else
You smell
burnt
burning
hair?
collard greens.
I think
You're
that's what I
probably
think I'm
having a
saying.
seizure. Go to the doctor.
That's what I think I'm saying, but really I'm going and like foaming at the mouth.
It's like a
on The
Wolf of Wall
Sopranos.
Street scene. No, when he thinks he's driving perfectly, he's like, ah.
Dude, that fucking movie rocks so hard. But yeah, I don't know.
So you're cooking shit while we're doing the show?
Maybe. I do
All
a lot of
right.
things.
God,
Listen,
you're such a fat ass.
Yeah. Fuck,
Oh my God.
I'm making collard greens. Fuck you.
I guess it's
I would
healthy.
love to put one of these bullets through your forehead.
Rocks in
That's
the
a fake
kitchen
one.
with collard greens.
That's not a real bullet.
I was gonna say, what is with the gun clip
have
on the
shit.
table?
Yeah, right?
There's stuff.
What do you think
There's a lot of guns around.
What
Okay,
is
I'm just
going to be
saying.
happening?
Nothing. Listen, I'm prepared. You aren't. I got a gun for each of us, though. Don't worry. But yeah, I guess in layman's terms, to get this fucking thing over, inverted uterus means pussy slam shut.
Okay.
Yeah.
An inverted vagina is like that Borat hangs low like wizard sleep.
No. It's the opposite, man.
It's
That
like a
motherfucker.
prolapse the vagina.
No, that bitch was.
It's the reverse Akon song. You're locked out. They won't let me in. They won't. My bad.
You die with that one.
Oh my god. Do you guys want to move on to some news stories? Holy
Let's move on to
shit.
anything. Do we have an email?
No, we don't have an
Damn
email.
it,
We
Jim.
put up a couple polls online, but I mean, they just kind of started fucking arguments and shit like that. I was,
Of course they did.
I mean, I wanted to. Okay, so we can get this out of the way. I don't care. But Joe Biden picked his
I knew
VP
it.
candidate. I didn't actually want to talk about this.
Kamala
But,
Harris?
Kamala Harris. Yeah. She's got a pretty sordid past, and a lot of people don't like her because she was apparently, and I mean, it's proven she's put away like I think it's 1,900 plus African Americans for nonviolent crimes for like long sentences, and then whenever they tried to appeal their wrongful convictions, she fought tooth and nail to keep them in jail anyways. And a lot of people don't like her.
I did hear that about
She's kind
her.
of a corrupt cop.
Sounds like he's trying to appease the right.
No, I don't like
'Cause
Trump
they're like,
either.
lock
Believe
up
me,
the blacks.
I don't like
Right?
Pence for the way he treated Hank Hill's wife. I don't like that. I didn't appreciate that.
Peggy Hill?
Yeah,
He was mean to Peggy Hill?
Yeah.
I never saw that episode.
you never seen?
Pence was on King of the Hill?
They call
I'm
him
lost.
Cotton Hill, but he's still the same guy. It's like Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Got you. He just got better legs.
And yeah, oh, dude, you know what's? Never mind. That's not a funny thing. But yeah, fuck them all. Fuck them all.
Do
but
that
like,
again, John Hammond?
it was
High five. Times two. High five.
yeah.
Sorry,
stab you
sorry.
with a pen.
I was trying to tell you.
But yeah, and so I mean, so now we kind of have like a little polarizing. Now we have really no one to vote for because obviously I don't like Trump because he's horrible on guns. He's banned quite a few of them, and then I don't like the other. I don't like anything about anybody. And
Well,
it's I like that Joe Jordan's chick, but I don't know who her running mate will be. So
She
I have.
just seems crazy.
She does seem crazy a little bit, but I mean, it seems like
I was considering her. She doesn't seem bad.
I don't know.
a little
She's
off.
fighting
the-
She
people
said
to be able to own M1 tanks because the police own M1 tanks?
What?
That's a weird stance.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what the
Some shit
law
like
said. You're
that,
supposed
or-
to have enough. You're
I
supposed to be able to fight a
understand that,
tyrannical
but-
ground. I wish I could have a Gatling gun. I think guns should be in vending machines, but that's a whole nother story.
Put
but
in
yeah.
the comments who you're voting for.
Can we start with panties like Japan?
Ooh, hey,
Just kidding, I
all
don't
right,
want
hold
that.
on. We're gonna
That's
switch.
gross.
We're gonna take a hard left right now. So, everybody, the coolest thing that you can do now is to get an OnlyFans. Would you sell your girls on like? Nobody's gonna see her naked. Nobody's gonna get the fucker on camera or anything like that. But would you like sell your girls like socks and underwear or something like that for like?
if the price is right.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't sell them for her unless she asked me to. I would I would be fine with her
I'd
doing
start
it.
an Etsy page
You would
tomorrow.
I wouldn't just like do it behind her back. Like I would make sure she was
No,
down
no,
with it.
not behind-
Okay,
no.
okay. That's the way you
Not
said it was
behind
like,
her
would you
back.
sell her stuff? Like
I'm just
what
saying,
if she
no,
sold her
there's
own
these
stuff?
things, and it's almost like, I mean, it just reminds me, in Japan, they have vending machines for this. On here, we'd have to do it in this day and age online. But, like, you basically have a couple pictures of the girl. This is who you're buying from, and she's very pretty and stuff like that. that, and she has
She's
actually
of age.
yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, my girlfriend's 33.
I thought you were talking about young kids. I was going to say, oh, is this Wayfair?
No,
Okay,
no.
all right,
Jesus
you order a
fucking-
cabinet, and then
Jesus
you
Lord.
get a little kid named
No,
IKEA.
heaven forbid.
Pick a drawer, any drawer.
No, you're making pedo jokes. We're about to vote a pedo into office, man. Come on, it's insensitive,
It's
dude.
both of them. Both of them seem very, very sketchy.
But like, would you
already
not
have
do
a-
that? Would you like be jealous or whatever? Like,
no, I would
You
not
said
be
the
jealous.
price is right, you know?
Yeah,
No,
$20 bucks per thing.
I would much rather
20
it be
bucks?
like some strange person that she doesn't know. But
it's gonna
yeah.
be a little bit more than $20. $20, how much panties cost any fucking ways? Now they got my girlfriend's snatch water on it.
Well, yeah, I guess it.
I got a little stank on the hang low.
It depends the expense.
Benjamin
yeah.
Snatchwater.
Oh, what'd you say, John?
It depends how much. Yeah, because if you're spending a lot on them, then you do have to
For a
make
nice
more.
crisp fitty, you can smell my girl's twat. For sure. I don't give a shit. I'll send it to you in the mail. Oh, wait, no. $50 ain't even going to cover the damn shit. All right, no, that'll get the shipping. Okay.
Well, not including shipping. You're just saying $50 for the panties, and then they got to cover shipping.
All right. Well, now you guys are
Wherever
talking
they're
about
at.
this like it's real. Like it's going to happen tomorrow.
Let's get in on this. No, hey, we could do this tomorrow. There's a lot of
I
creeps
don't
out there.
have
There's
a
a lot of
girl's-
money out there that's not in my pocket. It's in other people's pocket. We need to change that.
I don't have a girl's panties to throw in the pot. Let me use your girl's panties, and I'll just do all the running, and you guys cut me in.
Well, you would do that for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you do a nice sniff test
Just a
for it
free,
to
I
make
was
sure
saying,
that
I
it's...
get free sniffs.
Okay, but don't sniff
Just
it all
like the
up. Don't
pizza
sniff
man.
up all
Just
the...
like the pizza man. I can
Don't
only
sniff
smell
up all the
it. I can't
vagina. I
taste
have
it.
to tell you this all the time. It's not. I've had to say this before. Speaking of things I've had to tell you guys before. You're sniffing up all the pussy. I don't like it.
Close the windows. You're letting all the puss stank out. Smells like snatch water in
How many
here.
times have I been... Peisenberg, you're snorting it all. Leave some for the rest of us.
I mean,
I got a big nose.
it sounds like we have a legit distribution plan in place.
Yeah, you guys just provide the panties.
I like it.
I'm down.
I am all
Snatchwater
for it.
sounst like that cop that used to arrest me all the time. You remember Officer,
Or
Officer
an
Snatchwater?
NFL quarterback, Teddy Snatchwater, the third.
The Ohio State.
from the University of North Carolina.
No, see those? Yeah, those are both landlocked. He'd be from Miami. Lots of water around there.
Oh, dude, hey, sports is kind of coming back. My Tampa Bay, man. They just won it was I want to say it was fourth or fifth longest game in NHL history.
Oh,
They
the
played.
Lightning?
They went,
Yeah.
they went into OT, and they
5
finally.
OTs?
Yeah, 5 overtimes,
Dude,
8
5 OTs.
periods, and like 7 hours or 7.5
Yeah,
hours.
bro, it was crazy.
8
Yeah, it was a long
periods.
fucking game, and then afterwards, dude, they all looked fucking not tired. They all like it showed. I saw this thing where they were in the locker room and they're like giving all their hockey sticks to this little balding guy with a mask on. Or now he's trying to like pick up stuff. He's got 10 fucking hockey sticks. I'm not even joking. It's hilarious. It's online, and they're all coming in the thing, and they're walking on their skates or whatever. And finally, the last guy, I believe, that scored the last goal, the winning goal, he's the last one to come in there, and they were like, oh, in the locker room or whatever. But these dudes. First of all, they had all their shirts off. They've got 19 packs. I thought hockey players were like not in shape because I'm used to old.
No, they're running
Dude, I'm
the whole
used to
game,
old like the '85 Bruins fighting that awesome.
Oh, well, those were like
Beach
beer
clearing.
drinking, mustache wearing.
That's the hockey I like.
They look
Yeah.
like bears from Parliament House.
Dude, these dudes look like fucking male dancers. They had straight up G.I. Joe abs. They were fucking take their helmet off. They've been playing for 7 hours. Perfect hair.
Oh, really?
Not
a tooth in their mouth.
Not a tooth knocked out, man. They
Oh,
had
wow.
fucking pretty ass smiles. They
Fakos.
could probably fake, yeah.
Fakos, yeah.
They
Yeah.
click in them things like Miss Doubtfire.
Veneers.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Like Mrs. Doubtfire. They click them in and go, hello! I'm here to give you the report on the game.
Oh, that's one of the best scenes in the movie, man. Dude, that movie is so fucking funny, and it
man.
holds up. My girlfriend and I watched it not too long ago because, we've watched every movie in the world by now. And I mean, I can't watch a movie, but she watched it while I slept
It was a
through
good
most of
nap
it.
for Rocky, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be able to watch movies that I've already seen, but now I've kind of fallen off of that because I'm afraid that they, like you just said, that it won't hold up.
Yeah.
And that it'll be really
A
disappointing.
lot of it does. I was about to say something, but I've already said this before. Normally, when I watch a movie, I said this with TV shows and stuff, but half the time I'm like looking at the houses in the background and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
If I had a nickel for every time you
beautiful
said
San
something
Francisco.
before.
Rocky's favorite shows have no plot but amazing settings.
Oh, I don't know what they're
It's
talking
like, I don't know
about.
what they're doing, but
I have
it
no
looks
idea.
amazing.
I have no idea. Yeah, I just need shiny things in front of my face. How many minutes we got there, John?
4.
We can take a break whenever.
4 minutes. Well, then we'll take a little early break, and then we'll get back to it. Steve-O did some Steve-O shit again, and there's been all kinds of crazy stuff in the news or whatever. We're going to try to keep it pretty lighthearted today, though. I don't feel like getting into any crazy shit. You guys can do that on Funny to Informing. Very, very funny show. What's your topic this week? Do you have a Tuttle's 10 this week?
We actually don't, because we're getting close to 150.
Oh, you guys are doing your other thing.
And we have a guest that's going to be coming on.
The last one that you guys did, I would definitely see. I used to say, like, go listen to Funny to Informing. Their podcast sucks. But now you remember when I used to say I was really rude to everybody?
Yeah, no, we just said it back.
You can't do that now because now you're on the show sometimes. So that's
Right.
like
Yeah.
that's like the sister show.
But dude, first of all, you guys have been doing really great shows, and I'm at the point like I cannot fucking wait every week for the last two were so everyone's been so funny from the first one to the last one. The last one was about serial killers. Holy shit!
Yeah.
And then,
my God.
Yeah, we needed a week off after that.
yeah, and then my favorite one that he ever did was his racist parents porn.
That was the first one he ever did. I
Fuck,
think.
man. We asked him to talk about racism. He talked about fucking finding a box of pictures of his dad, giving it to his mom in blackface.
Mom in blackface, and then holding a German Shepherd at bay, and fire hoses were involved. It was crazy.
Go
that's what it is.
listen to
Can you imagine the
Yeah.
money he could get for those panties online?
Go listen. Take a black smudge on it from in the inside of his thighs.
But it's
we're
not
talking
from
about
the
our friend's
butthole.
mom here.
Yeah, it's fine. He started it.
Actually, Tuttle's not my friend. I've never met him. I'm a fan, but I've been listening to him since the Ron and Fez days. Anyway, so let's go to break real quick. I don't know what we're doing. We might throw you a song in there. We might just throw. Do you want to throw the song that you guys got played on the News Junkie?
I will play that at any chance I
You want
can.
to play that at break? Okay.
right,
We're going to
well,
play that on our show
Dude,
too.
you guys
Yeah.
got a major shout out. The first 10 minutes of a secret show on the News Junkie. Everybody knows the News Junkie here in Orlando, Florida, but we have out of state listeners. And John made this hilarious mix with Sean from the News Junkie's kids. He makes beats. His kid makes beats.
And he likes our show better than his shows.
That is true. He did say that. He did say that.
That's a fact.
But you guys had some Pinkman audio with them trying to freestyle, and then you just happened to have what's his name, Dylan?
Dylan, yeah.
Dylan's beats.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not up to.
It's cool. You're right on it.
I think they're funny, but I
You're
just
right on
you
it.
know. But yeah, dude, you guys together, you should just make a band.
So we fused them. Yeah.
'Cause that was
we have
fucking
so many
hilarious.
ideas for like musical.
And we have so much
comedy stuff. We
shitty
just never pull
audio.
it.
Do you imagine how many songs we could make of ourselves being idiots? But anyways, but you guys you made a great fucking thing with Sean. Dylan Watson's beat.
Yep.
Put it in the News Junkie. They played it, embarrassed the fuck out of Pinkman.
Yeah.
And that was really funny too,
It's
man.
really cringy.
Yeah, it was really cringy. And not for you. You did a great job.
It was cringy to listen to though. Just
You
to
did a
hear
great
it.
job, John. What was cringy was the people that were freestyling, never knowing that this would go on the air one day. You know, they were just probably high in the back seat of a car. I'm guessing that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, they're fucking
was-
driving around. That audio's over 2 years old.
It's old. Yeah, it's old audio,
Wow.
old freestyles. But we found them.
I think they were testing. They got a mobile recorder exactly like the one we use
wow.
here. And they were, at the time with Sabrina, they were all driving around and they were like, hey, let's test it. Turn it on and let's rap over over the beats on the radio. And they were just rapping. It was terrible.
No neck.
Yes. And so we took that audio and tried to kill as much of the background. John killed as much of the background as he could. And then we just overlaid them, and John dropped it in at the right timing.
You
and
did that
stuff,
really
and-
fast, like right in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was old audio or old freestyle with
Yeah.
a new beat.
Yeah.
But the song is brand spanking.
It was cool. We sent it to Sean and we're like, embarrass the shit out of Pinkman on the next show.
It is, dude. Embarrassing is the word. And Pinkman actually said that because it opens up with this guy Tom. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's Pinkman's roommate and
Oh,
friend.
cool.
Right.
I'm glad I didn't say like he's a radio guy. Like I know who he is. Like I'm glad I didn't lie.
He's a fake doctor.
But okay, that seems a little inside. But
a little bit.
but
It's also true.
But he opened up with, I mean, a pretty poor performance. I mean, I'm not trying to. I don't think
No,
the
the
guy
worst.
raps
You
for a
just
living.
say it. The worst.
But yeah, it was really bad.
Tell Moss
and then,
you're terrible.
And then Penguin's in the background of the News Junkie show, like, man, this is so embarrassing. Not knowing that he's right up next, and it gets way worse.
Yeah, he literally does like 3 lines. It's his buddy Thomas, and the Penguin's like, "That's embarrassing," and then literally he's like, "Boo, boo, boo," and then he starts coming.
Got
I
lots
have
of
no
bitches,
neck.
got lots of hoes. You hear what we're talking
Anyway,
about
you could-
right now.
right here at the
Not
back.
figure out who it was.
It's so funny, man. You did a great job on that. We'll be back in just a minute with What's the Fuss podcast.
Pinto.
People,
try to choke this bitch, but I tell them I have no neck. Sit in his car, Japanese made his Leathersburg from. It might be hot in here. It's just really hot. Really hot.
You say that shit is hot back there? Try and live with your shoulders right underneath your ears. I ain't got no neck, so I don't have time to fuck with that. I just lost my rhyme, but I'm gonna bring it back. Oh, 7-Eleven, bitch, gonna fuck with the Slurpee. Oh, get the Slim Jim, bitch, it's hard when I ain't got no neck. Oh, can't wear a necklace. Soldiers go to war wearing dog tags, I ain't wearing shit. It's hard to wear a collared shirt, cause it's under my ears when I try to pop that collar. Try to look cool, but I just look like a fool that flunked out of school. It's okay though, got lots of bitches, got lots of hoes. I don't even need a neck to fuck your bitch and bring it right back. Bring it right back. Bring it right back to fuck your bitch. Got lots of bitches, got lots of hoes.
I like that Heisenberg did the Wayne's World thing.
You like that? Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. I wish I had that guy's hair.
What? Oh.
From the Wayne's World. Remember that guy that's really
Yeah,
long,
that long,
gorgeous
dude.
hair like a woman?
It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Such a good movie.
I love Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2. I have a Wayne's World hat, but like, do you guys? I feel like FOMO of like the hat is so cool. I feel like if I wear it out, I'll fuck it up and I can't wear it. But right now, it's been sitting in my room for 2 years. But anyways, we showed Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2 to our daughter, and it holds up to 14-year-olds. Like, I mean, it was
sweet,
dude. It's so
even 2, because 2 was a little iffy. I haven't seen 2 since it came out.
And you know what I loved? That she did. So the kid likes likes stuff that I like, which is very weird. It's like
great success.
Yeah, it's just odd because her mother's super goth, but the kids into like pop punk, which we'll get to later, and like skateboarding and stuff like that. But she loved the part when, like, one of my favorite fucking part, because it really humanizes Garth, who's a weird character. I love Dana Carvey, but when he jumps down on the ground and he goes, "I found my keys," he's like pissed. She thought that was funny too. And I also like, if he was of ice cream flavor, he'd be pralines and dick.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I do not remember
if
that.
Benjamin was an ice cream flavor, he'd be pralines and dick.
The Chris, I almost said Chris Traeger. the Rob Lowe character? Is that who Benjamin was?
Yes,
okay.
that was Benjamin.
I feel like John hasn't seen this movie because he's very silent.
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I've definitely seen it.
I just know some classic
seen it in
movies John
years.
hasn't seen, right?
No,
Yeah,
I was going to ask
he's
if
a
you guys
youngin'.
were excited for the new Bill and Ted that's going to be coming out soon.
I don't give a
there's
flying
like
fuck.
The
new third
trailer,
one.
the trailers look terrible. I heard terrible things, but then I heard reviewers saying that people that have seen it now since it's come out saying that it makes you cry more than any movie of the year.
What?
Like it's a crier, yeah. Like it hits you in the feels, is what they're saying.
I feel like
I don't know
Leonardo's
how
character.
so,
You
but
have my attention. No. That's awesome because all right. So I hate a fucking reboot.
I do
God,
too.
I hate a Raider. The way they
it's
ass fucked
Keanu Reeves.
Indiana
It's the
Jones.
same people.
Pardon?
It's
yeah.
the same.
Just
well, and I
Keanu.
love that.
George Carlin's
Can we
long
just give
dead.
Keanu Reeves like a little
Golf clap?
for not being a fucking pedophile in high school or in Hollywood and
Well,
being like one of the? He may have been in high.
It's still early.
Yeah, we have.
The jury's still out on everyone.
There's a
Rocky.
story. There's a story on deck about that. I don't want to talk about it now because I want to get to some other
Is
stuff.
it an underage deck?
Yeah, it's an it was an underage. You know, his
Story
deck,
on underage
his
deck.
deck was of age.
Okay.
A man was stabbed 3 times and then set on fire for dating the killer's 14-year-old sister. He was an adult.
That's what you get.
Yeah,
It's in the title.
And people are outraged
As advertised.
Well, the gentleman that did it, he looks. I don't know what religion or creed or color he is. He looks very like Midwestern or whatever. And the gentleman was an African American gentleman. And
Go figure. There it goes.
Yeah, and he was dating the guy's 14-year-old sister. He was 18 at the time, and they broke up, and he was a bit of a bearing to her or whatever. And either way, it ended up getting him stabbed 3 times and set on fire. People were pretty outraged about it, but I thought that's what we did to pedophiles. I don't know. Maybe I have the story fucked up. Maybe they weren't fucking. I don't like if she's 14 and he's 18. I tell you what, I have a 14-year-old right now, and there's an 18 out there that wants to get punched in the fucking nose.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's fine. Can we move on and get to a story that's maybe a little more on the Mr. Brightside?
Okay. Oh, you want to go to that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a way to segue.
Sorry, boom.
I'm gonna call you Paul Blart.
But
Segway cop.
Mr. Brightside has nothing to like. There's nothing about the Killers, right? Because I fucking love the Killers.
You said the Killers were involved. That was
no
my joke.
No. Panic at the Disco.
No, he said the Killers.
I thought
and
he was about to go to.
He said the Killer's sister, and I was
You
thinking
don't
it was
know your shitty music.
No, you didn't mention. You hadn't said.
Oh.
You had not
Okay.
said. So wait, what is this all in relation to?
Well, do you want to open the story? It's your story.
No, I don't really have the story. I just
okay.
knew that.
Well, Brandon, go ahead.
I heard told that Brandon Urie,
You heard
that's his
told
name,
Brandon Urie,
that he was caught up in
singer
all
of
this,
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco was caught up in a bunch of pedo allegations.
Yeah, it was
all I
with males, females, or just female. Like
I don't
I
know.
know about the underage males. I guess you said I only know. This is all alleged because I heard it from you. I did see the story earlier, but I actually didn't say that, which is weird because I saved like every news story and I ended up throwing like, 10 of them away. But I'm sure we can find it.
Yeah.
What year was the backpack invented?
Yeah. What year was the backpack invented
This is
on
the new
Brandon
thing,
Urie
though.
raping children? Allegedly. Rocky's looking it up right now.
It seems to be anonymous. Okay,
Anonymous.
So this is like the
QAnon.
The source of it is anonymous people on Twitter came forward. One of them has since deleted their account.
It's where it all comes from.
Yeah,
came
right.
out
When it's anonymous like
Right.
that, and
Twitter.
I guess their security manager, I forget the guy's name, but their security manager was accused of sexual harassment.
Oh.
So they were telling Brendan Urie, fire this guy, and he wasn't really reacting to anybody. So they did the hashtags on Twitter, Brendan Urie, speak up, or
Okay, so
fire.
he's not the one accused.
No, he got accused.
Ah.
That's where people started coming forward on Twitter saying, he invited me backstage because he said he saw me in the front row and thought I was beautiful. I was 15 at the time.
And was it
I made it
boy,
clear.
girl?
Some boy, some girl.
Oh, really all over the place.
I'm seeing a lot here. I think this story has legs. Wow, I'm
Sounds
seeing a
like-
lot of stuff.
it sounds
Sexual
to me like
harassment,
he really-
pedophilia,
Yeah?
and also here's another thing. It says right here, you can read this. It's Panic at the Disco lead Brandon Urie was asked to address some sexual misconduct allegations against him and his security guard, Zach Hall, who you guys just talked about. According to somebody, Urie has reportedly made racist, misogynistic, transphobic, and ableist comments in the past.
Ableist?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
If you're
You're an ableist,
if-
you're like, you hate people in wheelchairs? Or you hate people who aren't in wheelchairs?
Yeah,
You're like, you're able, I hate you. Let me break your fucking kneecaps.
I think it's like if you're saying, you remember in Clerks 3 or Clerks 2?
I'm able, you're not.
When in Clerks 2, when he was like making fun of the guy that was in the wheelchair, and he was like, I like to tell him all the time that I'd like to drive to the end of the block, and like, just like, stuff like that.
Highlighting,
and he
I took
was
a
like,
walk.
he was like, what the fuck am I supposed to feel bad because
Yeah.
Crippy Boy here is like in a
It's
wheelchair?
someone against...
Ableist is discrimination and social prejudice against people with disabilities.
Oh, okay, so, okay.
I've been called everything in the book. I know my
My goodness. Sounds like Brendan Urie is both writing the sins and tragedies.
this isn't
Probably a lot more so.
Where's it at? Ding that motherfucker. Ding it.
Well, I got a little
a
rattle in the back.
No, actually, you
Little
know what?
rattleback.
That was more clever than you think. You and Chip Chipperson have like everything in common. If you're not familiar with Chip Chipperson, good God, jump off a bridge.
You fucking fuck.
But yeah, that's weird.
You've heard
and-
of dad jokes. You haven't heard of granddad jokes.
you know,
They're the grandest of all.
There's levels to this shit.
Grander than some canyons, even. I don't know.
wow.
No.
Grander than a grande at Starbucks.
This is fuck.
Stop it.
This is
Stop
an
it.
unfortunate part of pop punk. It's not the first time.
I thought you were going to say an unfortunate part of having a pop on the show. That's where I thought you were
Well,
going
yeah.
because I won't shut up. But now I will and go on.
No. No, you're right. It is unfortunate that we do have a pop on the show.
When Brandon is sick, does he see a urologist? I got a spit take. I love it.
Motherfucker's on fire right now. No. He said, "I'm gonna stop talking and go."
Dude, you fucking that was
got a spit take.
legitimate.
Give me that. I'm happy for that.
Beer.
As you should be.
Crap, dude.
He said, "I'll stop talking right after the sentence. Here's the end of it, and go."
And then I said more, right? Sorry. I had it. It came to mind. I had to say it.
Continued. Oh my god.
That was an honest to God spit take. I like that was maybe my most spittiest spit take ever, and we got it on fucking camera
I
too.
love it. Thank God.
We lost control a little bit.
But yeah, this is an unfortunate part of what is it? Pop punk. It's not pop pop.
Yeah.
Pop part of pop up is my back went out. It's unfortunate.
This isn't the first time that honestly that someone in my scene, and this is my favorite type of music by far. But not too long ago, Newfound Glory, they found out that their one of their guitarists, Steve, was talking to underage girls and basically abusing his power. And these guys are pretty fucking old. Well, they're a Christian band. It's ironic that I'm a stone cold atheist because they're a Christian band. I
didn't know that until recently. Until you said that, actually.
Yeah, you were today years old. But yeah. So not only did they kick him out of the band, they wrote a whole record, and some of the lyrics are "You are the worst person I've ever met," or I've ever known, and like I've ever known. But and I wrote a whole album about it. And on YouTube, if you look on almost every video, unless they couldn't do it or whatever, but they literally tried, they have cut him out of every music video, and they'll just like cut to another frame or whatever. They've edited every single.
Cut in James Hetfield playing guitar.
They cut. Yeah, they literally just take him out like as if he was never there. Okay. And if you want to know the truth. Okay, so Newfound Glory to me, I know it's an old band, and they've been my favorite band since I was 13. But literally, they're getting better and better, and I like they were my favorite band when I was 13. And they're still my favorite band now.
Just came out with an album.
And dude, it's getting better and better. Fuck, they're getting better and better. And they're heavier than they've ever been. And in my opinion, they're much, much better. But, I mean, that's how you do it. Meanwhile, fucking Pete wins from Fall Out Boy. And here again, I love the first two albums of Fall Out Boy. The other shit where they got on MTV, it's not so much. But, I'm
more of a fan of Radioactive Man myself, but that's fine.
Radioactive Man. No, Fall Out Boy was a much better character.
Up and at them. Sorry.
No, that's a good one. On my billowing backpacks. That was his.
What year was that invented?
That was one of his. No, dude, that's what you need to say from now on. If you want me to look up a story on Funny to Informing, it's gonna go to billowing backpacks. For you that don't know, on Funny to Informing, I'm their behind the scenes guy, looker upper stuff. If they need information that they have most of their information in front of them, but if they tangent off or need some extensive whatever, I'll come in with a little here real quick. Here's what and
onto your research, boy.
Yeah, and to that they go, what year was the backpack invented? I have no fucking idea why that.
Because the first time you gave us that option, you were like, "Hey guys, I can just like be off to the side, and when you guys need to look up more information that you don't have handy,
because I watched you guys
could
do
just
that
be like, you just used it as an example, and you were like, so just be like, oh, hey Rocky, what year was the book bag invented or backpack invented or whatever? And I was like, from now on, that's what we're gonna say.
Well,
Rocky, what year was the backpack invented?
From now on, it will be billowy backpacks.
Is that how it started?
Yeah.
I forgot completely.
There's a piece of What's the Fuss trivia, man. Yeah, that's a weird one, but yeah, pop punk has a problem with this, and it needs to be addressed. And like I was gonna say, Pete wins from Fall Out Boy. He wrote "Take This to Your Grave" when he was 23.
Is that about secrets with underage fans? Is that what he's supposed to take to his grave? Wow.
It's about a 15-year-old girl.
Wow. See? There you go.
It's about a 15-year-old girl that he was dating when he was 23. And she didn't want to date him anymore because that's super fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And he wrote a song called "Take This to Your Grave," and the whole thing. Dude, one of my favorite songs on there, I never knew who it was about. Obviously, you never know who knows who the record's written about ever,
Right.
But there's always an inspiration.
Yeah, and the story didn't come out because it was brand fucking new, but the whole song's about them crashing their car, and he goes, "Your makeup looks so great next to his teeth."
Wow.
And it's all about crashing your car and. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dark.
It's fucking shitty, and he's out there. He's out there, and apparently this isn't the first or the last time or anything like that. So, it sucks when you celebrate someone's catalog. Not that I'm the biggest Fall Out Boy fan, but in Newfound Glory, you still gotta like the band. And then Tom Hanks, dude, a woman came out, and dude, this is all alleged crap.
Tom
we got
Hanks
big
too.
shit.
Holy
we got
shit.
big shit on the What's the Fuss Facebook for this. This guy got super fucking mad because I called out fucking Woody. But Tom Hanks, he just moved to Greece where they harbor these criminals and call them, basically disabled or whatever the fuck, which is fine. I don't think he should nail the guy to a cross. I think he needs reformation. But a woman recently came out and said that he purchased her from her dad. and like that happened. Is that real? I have no fucking idea, but it's scary as shit when someone says that, and it's not the first time I've heard a story like that. And then when Epstein was called out the Golden Globes, you all saw, and then he fucking fled the country instead of facing his day in court. Like, you know,
I don't know. I was looking up to try to find some truth to that because I was.
See, it's all alleged. It's all very weird shit.
Did he allegedly touch her private Ryans? Was there molestation going on? He needs to be careful before society casts him away.
His private Ryans. Enough.
Sorry.
Enough. I'm gonna turn your mic down.
Really
Go ahead. Why don't you ride the bench for the next round? No, I'm joking.
Look, I heard he absconded to Greece saying, "Catch me if you can."
My God, dude. For those of you not watching, I just literally walked off camera. I had to take a lap. That was
feverishly running through Tom Hanks movies in my head.
Yeah.
Well, Woody's the obvious one.
Oh, yeah,
there's so many getting accused.
She didn't have a forest in front of her vagina because she was too young. I guess that's another one.
Why did you run? I was running. Why'd you run from the country?
Running from fucking pedophile charges.
No,
yeah, but people
not true. I love Tom Hanks.
People are mad that I mean, dude, I hope
it's not true.
I didn't come out with this story. I didn't write the article. I have no idea if it's true or not. All I'm saying is, when a woman comes out, I'm not, you know.
Did it happen in Philadelphia? Sorry, I got another movie.
That was
Philadelphia.
I'm not a smart man.
AIDS lawyer.
I don't know.
That's what it should have been called. That's a much better.
Them look like comfortable shoes. 17 Dr. Peppers. All right, let's move on. But yeah, it's pretty scary. When a woman says something like that, I think it deserves some credit. I'm not saying fucking nail him to a cross and put him on Time magazine, but you know, like I mean, is there not some validity? You know, I think that the girl should be able to present her case and say, "Hey, this actually happened," and I don't know. And if it's not, and she's being untruthful, that's fucking awful. And honestly, you're taking away a lot from women that actually have this problem.
Definitely decrease or takes away from when people
I don't
falsely
think it makes
accused, it ruins.
I mean, I think their stories are just as valid, and I think that everybody should, if they're having something like that, they should come out and say it. And I don't think it devalidates it or whatever, but it certainly doesn't look. And it just fucking takes time that could be on something valid, you know, and it's a horrible way to virtue signal. But let's move on.
It's a very fair question to ask somebody, like, do you have pictures or a screenshot in an exchange that you had with the person?
You know, I mean, that may or may not be the case.
I mean, because like with Prince Andrew, he has this arm around this girl that's clearly underage at the time, and she spoke up saying, "Yeah, Prince Andrew touched me inappropriately," and there's a photo that like
kind of backs that up.
They look a little too comfortable, you know. So I think having something like that is very important because people will slander. You know, especially if you find out somebody has money. If I get hit by a Tesla car, I might throw out my back on purpose.
Right. Well, I would do that long before I did the 1993 Honda Civic.
Yeah.
So the crux of the story is that big accusations on Tom Hanks. He absconded to a Green Mile somewhere in Greece, and because he could no longer sleep in Seattle. Big allegations.
I hope it's not true, and I hope that never happened to that girl, and I hope that's not the case.
I hope it's just the one and not Apollo 13.
But you know, I mean, I know those people are out there. Jesus Christ.
I quit the show.
Well, fuck. I mean, you know, it's a little weird, and you never know. Like, I mean, I think I've said this on the show before. I was sexually molested as a kid. I don't know if you guys know that, but so it's
nope.
Okay, well, yeah, it was the case.
I did not know that.
When are we peeling back the onion on that?
You guys want to hear about it?
Well, it sounds like
there's a couple different instances. My first sexual experience, I was pretty much forced to like make out with this girl and touch her pussy in the where we do the laundry mat right here in front of the house.
Yeah, the laundry room.
She fucking cornered me, and she was a couple years older than me, and pretty much made me fucking finger. I'm like fucking maybe 12 at the time or something like that. And it sucked because when I eventually lost my virginity with the girl that I loved, I was like, I felt like I had already kind of been like fucked with or whatever. And that wasn't the only case, but that's the only one I want to talk about right now.
You whore.
Yeah. There was a couple of times, but I felt like
laundry boy.
Yeah, when you're a kid. I mean,
are you really? This is some victim blaming here going on. I didn't want to do that, man.
I was touched by Snuggles the bear too.
She was gonna kick the shit out of me. She was the Spanish girl that was fucking like she could fight. I'd seen it before.
Oh, she was a chola.
She's older.
No, and when you're a kid, it's natural to be scared.
Oh, she would have kicked the fuck out of me. She pretty much made it clear. I was cornered, and she made me fucking do it. Wow. And my little dick didn't get hard because I'm fucking 12. And I really didn't want to be there. And I was like, and the worst part is, this is the worst part. Oh, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this.
Uh-oh.
From where I was at in the corner, there's windows in the laundry room. I could see my house. I could see my fucking door. From where, I wanted to go.
So you're just like,
so
I want to be
bad.
home. Right.
Sucked, man. Fucking sucked. Now, again, that wasn't the only time. And I mean, don't be a pussy. Girl fucking made you finger. Big deal. But like, still, I was way too young.
Don't be a pussy. Touch this pussy.
I didn't know.
Pussy.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on, man. I was like 12 years old.
Never
Pinocha.
understood people.
I think I was a little younger than that. I think I was maybe like 10 or 11.
I don't know how people cannot control themselves. Like, how bad is your sex drive that you need to like?
I was
fucking at the laundry.
I just got out of the 5th grade. So you're 10 years old or 11.
Yeah, I remember.
That's how old I
being
was.
in the 5th grade.
I remember going to 6th grade next year because it would be middle school, and I remember getting like new T-shirts.
And yet
shit
you were
that
already
summer.
a man. You were made a man in the laundry room that
Motherfucker,
day.
you're going to hell with gasoline drawers. Gasoline drawers.
Yeah, well,
let's move on.
Afterwards, sell them online.
I've been trying to move on for 30 fucking minutes. You guys
I'm sorry.
You guys just got me to admit that I was fucking molested as a child.
You were diddled? Nope, reverse. I was made to diddle. He was a forced diddler.
That was no, that was crazy. I don't think you've told us that
Nope,
at all.
did not know that.
Well,
Did you? Never.
I don't know. Go, please, no. I want to know. What? Go ahead.
No,
Go
you
on.
don't have to.
Go on.
Did you smell your fingers afterwards?
You probably.
I almost just blurted it out.
Oh, I just got lightheaded.
Like,
Oh, my fuck.
Your face turned beet red. Beet fucking red.
I've had an effect
Oh
on
my
Rocky
God.
this week. I like that I'm back. I like being back. I hope you guys enjoy it. I probably hate it because I have really fucked things up over here, and I'm sorry.
I think it was a real question.
Rocky has to
partially, though.
drink this vase full of flower water. That's what it looks like. He's drinking hummingbird juice, and he's enjoying it.
Does it suck? I really want to know the answer to that.
I mean, kind of. See, it was a joke as much as it was real.
But you're also curious.
Yeah, were you now like, what's that? I gotta know.
Fuck.
Is it the fish market?
That's the hardest I've ever laughed on a podcast in 5-6 years of doing this.
Yes, I'll take that crown.
That is by far the funniest fucking thing I've heard, and I'm trying to think. Any point, have you ever seen me laugh that hard? And I laugh every time I fucking see you guys. Have you ever seen my face go fucking
that was
Coca-Cola red?
bad.
Your face
I
in that Coca-Cola
laughed
with your
so
face.
fucking hard. Holy shit, that was crass.
I'm sorry.
Where do we go from
Fuck.
here?
Yeah, probably. I think my brother made me let him smell them too.
All right. Well, I know how we segue. Touching on another subject.
Damn it! Damn it!
Oh wow.
Oh, for those of you not watching the YouTube, you're fucking missing out on all this shit, dude.
Oh, it's gonna be on Facebook. Facebook now.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
share it
my
on
face
Facebook
is hot.
as well.
My cheeks are muscle burning here.
My face is hot. Said no one ever about Rocky.
Wow.
Fuck you.
I don't know.
Oh, you got my chubby cheeks flapping.
We got about 5 minutes left.
My face hurts.
There's
too.
no way it can get any
Steve-O
worse.
duct taped himself to a sign. Stop, I can't fucking breathe.
There we go.
I
That's
feel like I just rams it out there. Thank you for getting to it. We almost forgot.
we will.
That was a funny
She
story.
rammed
this
it out there, if you know what I mean.
That's what
forgot.
Steve said. Yeah, no, Steve-O, that was a
Motherfucker.
funny story this week.
When I
God
saw that
damn, my
video,
head hurts.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that it was Steve-O because it was like chopper footage
Yeah,
of, you know, of somebody
news footage
on
yeah.
a billboard
Yeah.
taped up.
I'm watching it right now.
It took me a little while after watching it because I thought it was just a crazy guy. I was like, oh, what's going to happen? And then they say it's Steve-O from Jackass because it's on his billboard, so I should have known when I was initially seeing it.
Right. For his new comedy special that he made, but I guess he's shopping it out, hoping someone picks it up.
Yeah.
Is what I understand.
Dude, I almost blacked out. I almost I got real dizzy, like tunnel vision.
You were like a baby, like when the head's too big for your body. Your head was swaying a lot, and I was a little worried, honestly.
You were like the old man from Up. The
That was
giant
all
head.
on film. That was all fucking on film.
And
Is
his
it?
his
It's still
chair
recording.
swivels,
Oh, my
so
God.
Yeah.
that could
Well,
go wrong.
You guys should check it out on YouTube,
legitimately
Facebook, all the
dizzy.
outlets.
That time Coleman
my
broke Rocky.
Breaking Rocky.
In years, I've never had to push the mic away like that and stop like what I was doing.
And I got a spit take earlier. Today's a win. Today's
Shit,
a
dude,
win.
Coleman, you're fucking firing him out, bro. You are on an open highway with not a trooper in sight. Holy
I'm not superstitious,
fuck, man.
but-
Just another beer can flying out the window. Just you're fucking today, dude.
Whatever you did before the show, that's
But I am a
what
little
you
bit
need to do all the time.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I did.
Dude, I
took a week
feel my
off.
forehead veins going whoop, 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 whoop. Holy fuck, dude. That was so funny,
He smoked
dude.
5 bowls of weed
I
instead
didn't
of 3.
smoke. I was about to say I didn't smoke like I took maybe one hit. A couple hits on the porch
Yeah,
there.
a little bit here and there. Nobody got too hot.
Nobody likes a liar.
Jesus Christ. My heart's fucking racing. That's the funniest thing I ever fucking heard.
Well,
Should we name the show Did you smell her fingers? Ooh. Did she make you smell her? What
No,
was
just-
the fucking line?
did you smell them after?
Touching on another
Did
subject.
you smell your fingers after?
There was a lot. Touching on another subject. Yeah. Did you smell your
Yeah,
fingers?
yeah.
Oh, let's name it Rocky admits to being
Don't forget
molested,
Brandon's
and then-
urologist. I mean,
That was another good one. Let's name it Rocky got molested and fucking see how many clicks that gets.
What?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I like
I don't
that.
give a
I
shit.
like
Rocky
that.
gets molested. I don't give a shit. Let's
Okay.
fucking. We're
Duh.
going for clicks here, are we not? Holy fuck. Is this an offensive comedy podcast, or did he just not make a fucking me getting raped joke? Like, holy fuck.
just like Rocky in the
Not
laundry
rape,
room,
but,
I
you know.
thought the clicks didn't exist.
The title is telling the truth, I guess. So it works.
Holy fuck, dude. I don't even want to get to anything else. I feel like
We're about done.
What encore could you do after that? Jesus Christ. I like that you
Let's
guys
give it up for Keanu Reeves.
and that guy's butthole.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you guys for trying to move forward as I literally caught my breath here and trying to at least humor the Steve-O thing, which was fucking hilarious. I love Steve-O, but holy shit, I could not compose myself after that. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard. I think that was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
You don't.
No
you-
way. That's no.
No, I seriously think
Rocky
that was
does not laugh a
stupid
lot.
Shit.
He does not
sad.
laugh.
dude.
That's so sad to
I
say.
laugh every single
loves
day
a
of my
lot.
life.
Yeah.
Normal, I laugh till I cry at least 3 times a week, and that's just joking me and back and forth with my girlfriend. And but since I was a fucking little kid, I laugh every day. This is all I've ever done is like talk and make jokes and shit.
Yeah, because I mean,
But
I'll laugh
I
at
think that
anything.
was the most offensive. Like, I don't believe that you can offend smart people. I just don't think it's possible. They know more. They know better than to be like, oh, fuck you, oh, you racist piece of shit, or whatever the fuck. Who cares what you think? You're fucking, who cares? Like, that's how smart people, that ones that I've met. Maybe there's a smart person out there that can be offended, but I mean, I haven't fucking met one in 33 years. But that was so offensive. Or like they're trying to be, or that was so
just really
fucked.
curious.
Like, holy shit, that was so crass.
I didn't realize how bad I wanted to know the answer to that
Yeah.
question
Yeah.
until you asked
I'm
it.
trying to be a better interviewer, guys.
That's
Man,
And I gotta ask
you
the hard
the
questions.
hard-hitting questions.
There you go.
Dude. You don't leave.
Don't worry,
no
you didn't answer,
stones
so
unturned.
I couldn't give my follow up of what did it smell like.
Man, you get to the nitty gritty, don't you?
I tried.
And I sure did that day. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. That was fucking hilarious. There's nothing else in the world that's gonna be like, nothing's gonna top that. I feel like I'm gonna be like Stan. You remember when he heard like the funniest thing in the world, and then like everything sounded like shit after that?
Stan.
Or what was it? Stan.
I thought he was in love with Eminem.
Oh man, I don't know.
That's what I thought, too.
I'm in for fucking South Park, damn it. Something on South Park like happened to Stan where he had heard the funniest thing in the fucking world, and then everything else like sounded like shit to him. Maybe I'm fucking that up.
No,
let
that
me
sounds
know
like
in
a
an
premise.
email. I'm sure you guys will.
Yeah.
What's the fuss podcast at gmail.com.
I've never
but I'm
seen,
afraid that nothing's going to be funny after that.
I've ruined comedy for him.
Like,
that won't be the
nothing
first time
is
I've
gonna be
ruined something
funnier
for
than
people.
that.
So
I mean,
add it
Rick
to
and
my
Morty's
list.
getting canceled, so it only makes sense that
Holy
humor is
shit.
dead now.
God, did you see that video that he made? Did you see the thing?
Dan
I saw
Harmon?
he
Where
made
he-
a video. I didn't see it.
He's fucking the little baby.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a
Sounds like
he's
a story
he's
for
a
another
doctor.
show.
He's a doctor, and he gives his client he's a psychiatrist, and he gives his client a bunch of sleeping pills. So when he goes to sleep at night, he comes in through the window, knowing the dude's knocked out, and he's fucking the little baby. And it shows him he actually takes his pants on, and you can see his ass, and he's got a little baby fucking it.
Wow.
Yeah, check that shit out if you want.
Right.
Speaking
The
of
whole time
offensive
going-
shit,
I'm Pickle Rick.
dude, and no, the baby's just crying. The baby's just going. Yeah, it's really fucking awful. I'm cutting my fucking computer off. I'm signing out before fucking John makes another thing. But
Sure, we'll post on Facebook.
let's get the fuck out of here. That was hilarious. Holy crap! We were saying it was a good episode during the first half. Go on over to I don't even care. Send me an email with questions or whatever. What? Do you guys have anything to plug?
Nothing matters.
Your 150th episode.
Yeah, 150's coming up for Funny to Informing.
Yeah,
That'll
go check
be
that out.
fun.
That'll be funny. And
We got a new intro coming.
Yeah, and if you're done with this, which you are now, if you're hearing this, go back and listen to the last few episodes, or go on over to Funny to Informing and look at the dude. Just check. I mean, if anything, try to find the Tuttle's 10, and you'll know what I'm talking about with the whatever, and the serial killers and the whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You'll know what we were talking about before. But
Yeah.
the shows have been so great lately. I don't think you're going to be able to stop listening.
Yeah, the next one for 151 is going to be about the dark web.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
What's some other topics you guys have done? The racism one was fucking hilarious.
Started with
Blackface.
racism. We've done addiction. We've
that was a good
done,
one.
Moving.
Serial killers.
Okay.
Moving. God, we've done
there's been some
13
good
or 14
ones.
of these.
There's been some good ones. Go check them out. Anywhere that you can find podcasts, you can pretty much find Funny to Informing. All that being said, guys, I love you. Anything else?
Love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we out this,